He's on his own new hit show. He doesn't need a stinking Supernatural. He's got his own show now. He's a big-time TV star. He doesn't need the likes of you or me, Robbie. We're dead weight.
No.
We're just in the way. We're speed bumps on his meteoric rise to the top.
I said hi to him backstage, and he's like, and you are?
Yeah. I said, we're to have you on stage. He said, please stop talking to me and never look me in the eye again. And it was weird, because he used to be so nice. Ladies and gentlemen, the formerly nice, now famous, Osric Chau!
That's probably my favorite intro ever. Thank you.
You're welcome. I want to know, tell us about your show, man. We're really excited.
It's called Jerk Gently. Has anyone seen it yet? Okay, it's based off of Douglas Adams' book series. Douglas Adams wrote Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And it's super quirky. It's not like a straight adaptation, but it's like a more violent Doctor Who. Throwing some Sherlock in there with supernatural elements. So
this crowd doesn't like that kind of stuff. Go to an audience that cares.
But the show that he was talking about is actually NJCON. I made an appearance.
That's right. He's in two shows right now. He's bogarting all the shows. Osric Chau is indeed in NJCON.
Yeah, have you guys seen the trailer to that? It's so
funny. Thank you. And you're very funny in the show, by the way. I know you haven't seen it yet.
I'm really excited to. I mean, it was fun just to shoot it, so I'm really excited to see it.
Well, and we're excited for you to see it. But back to the other show that has I'm driving down Sunset Boulevard, and I know that Osric. Part of the reason why I know about his show is Rob and I had a heck of a time getting him for NJCON. His schedule was crazy. And then, so I know about the show from that, and then I'm driving down Sunset Boulevard, and it's a huge billboard.
Yeah.
It's cool, man.
They believe in the show.
They believe in the show.
It's so nice.
And it's great to see that fame has completely changed you. Ladies and gentlemen, Osric Chau.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's a really good show. So it's only playing in America right now. You can watch it online right now. After this panel. And episode 3 is showing next Saturday, tomorrow. And yeah, it's a really exciting thing. I play a character, his name is Vogel. He's part of a group called the Rowdy 3, except there's 4 of us. And it's such a fun job because most of season 1, basically we show up and we destroy things. And there's something just really fun about breaking stuff. So for example, the first episode, which was our first day, basically we show up, it's like, okay, this is your van, the Rowdy 3 van. You guys are gonna run into that car, you're gonna get out, here are your weapons, and you're gonna just smash your way into that apartment, and then tomorrow we'll smash the apartment. There's something so freeing about it. My only complaint is that I have a little fish bonker as my weapon. Someone has like a sledgehammer, someone's got a baseball bat, someone's got a crowbar, and I got this like a tiny little bat. And it actually hurts my hand when I use it. So most of the time I'm just like kicking and breaking things with my hands, and then every now and then I'll remember that I gotta bonk something with this mini bat. It's still fun. I shouldn't complain. It's been fun. Let's see what else. Halloween. Okay, I know he said all this stuff about youth, but I'm a full-fledged adult man now, and I have a couple of like adult man stories to share. In Vancouver, there's the P&E. It's like a playland. It's kind of like a theme park. And I remember as a kid, we used to go and I'd always want to ride the rides. This year I went with some friends of mine, and I don't know why, but we're like, yeah, maybe we won't do the rides. Oh, this looks interesting. Let's go into this marketplace. Oh my God! Do you have a garlic press? No, I was actually looking for one. And we spent 5 hours buying household items. Growing up. Cleaning supplies, shelving units, mops. Like, I've never been so interested in these things. And now, yeah, 5 hours, we didn't even go on one ride. So that's my first adult story. Halloween was last weekend, and I went to one party, but like on actual Halloween night, there was another party that I was gonna go to, and then I don't know how it turned out, but I ended up having dinner at my publicist's house, and he cooked like a homemade pizza, and we just sat and had a nice conversation, and then 3 trick-or-treaters came, and we gave them candy, and that was the evening. And I ended it with saying, this was really pleasant. I don't even need to go to a party. I don't even need to dress up. Yeah, adulting. That's... I mean, but the exciting thing about this is it doesn't sound exciting, but at the time it's like the best in the world. Yeah, anyways, grown up. It's feeling it. Hi there.
Hello. So, currently on Supernatural, it seems like Lucifer might be gone for good. I also don't tell much. I realize that this book Chau is getting kind of soft. So...
You're gonna ask Mark that too, right?
I would like to nominate Kevin as the next King of Hell, and I would like to...
Oh, see, that would be cool. Do you know how many people who ask questions are like, can you just write the show, please? That would be cool. Who knows what they're gonna do? It's a slew of new writers on this season. But I will say this. Even though, Kevin's up in heaven, he's doing whatever, and I'm, I don't know or have any ideas, or I really think that they're going to bring Kevin back, but on every show, including the one I'm on now, on every show that I'm on, and you're not allowed to do this, but I, really force them to, I put in, a supernatural clause that says, if ever they bring Kevin back, the show has to let me go back. So, I mean, Supernatural is such a big part of my life, and I have such a fondness for not only the crew and the people involved, but the fandom as well, that it feels, the feeling that I would have if I couldn't do it because of whatever contract, that would kill me. So I make sure that the possibilities is always there, should they go in that direction. So yeah. If Kevin becomes the King of Hell, that would be super cool. But who knows? Maybe you should write for the show. Thank you for that question. Yeah, supernatural clause. My agent wasn't really happy with it, but they understood, so. Hi there.
Hi. Question. What was the craziest audition you've ever been on?
Crazy in what way?
Like, what they had you do, or what went on, more or less?
The craziest audition. I mean, for the most part, their casting are very considerate of actors, for the most part. Crazy auditions. I mean, I've done some crazy things. Okay, I mean, every now and then you'll have a gust of inspiration. I won't say what show this is for, but sometimes, because I was really into cosplaying at this time, and there was this show that was kind of old school Asia, Mongolia kind of a feel, and so I kind of I'm oh, I totally have that costume. So I just put it on, and I did. And it's a rough thing, it's very physical. And so I put on the costume, I did the audition, and I got feedback from it after. They're like, it's so embarrassing. Okay, hold on, they're like, it was a good take, but they couldn't stop looking at your nipple. I'm like, oh, right, because it was a one shoulder sling thing. they're like, yeah, and like, yeah, it's like, it was so distracting, it was staring right at them. So, lesson learned. Cover up your nipples. I know I was so embarrassed just reading the feedback on that, but yeah. So haven't shown my nipples since during auditions. What else? This Supernatural audition was actually kind of crazy for me. I was on my way to LA. I was traveling through Vancouver like for a week just to hang out with my family, and I got a call for the Supernatural audition, which just happened to be the day after I was supposed to leave to go to LA for a callback on this J.J. Abrams pilot. And I decided, well, my agents suggested, like, you really should go. It's a producer-director session, so it's kind of like a callback already. It's like, and you should just make the thing. And at the time, you know, I was a struggling actor, just working day to day, and I had to spend $600 to change my flight to make the audition. And so right away, it was the most expensive audition I've ever done, the only one with an actual dollar figure attached to it. And I did it. And then I had to change my flight again to make the other one because I wanted to catch the producers and they were leaving early. So I spent like $800 on auditions that week, which was really crazy. But because of that, I really worked my butt off on both auditions, and by Saturday, I got both roles. Yeah. Now, the crappy part about that is that the schedules conflict, and they're like, okay, you have to pick one. And for Supernatural, it was a guest star. You're going to die in maybe 2-3 episodes. For the other one, it's like a series regular on a J.J. Abrams pilot. I'm like, okay. And then, like, on top of that, you have to say yes or no to Supernatural by Monday. And the other one, they want you, but you still have to go through studio and network testing, which won't go till Wednesday. So if you go for that one, you have to say no to Supernatural, and then there's still a chance you might not get it. And it was such a tough decision, but I'm like, you know what? I'm in it for the series regular, so I declined Supernatural on Sunday. And Monday morning, they gave me a call, and they're like, Osric, you have a horseshoe up your ass. It's the same business affairs guy doing both shows, and they don't want to lose an actor to, you know, to their own show. So they're going to make it work out somehow. The J.J. Abrams pilot didn't end up happening, and I mean, Supernatural turned into what it is. So. Yeah, there's a lot of really fun stories that come out of casting. So many. Oh, okay. One more and then I'll move on. My first project in the States. So I'm Canadian. I lived in China for a couple of years, and working in America is really tough to get the visa and the green cards and all that. So my first project in LA, I put a tape for this movie. It's called Fun Size. It's a Halloween comedy. And I put it on tape while I was in Hong Kong, and like within 5 minutes, I get a reply from the casting director directly, which is very rare, saying, we want to see you in LA. I'm like, okay, oh cool, this is it. And so I go to LA, and I spent like a month going in, auditioning for them, doing chemistry reads with all the different actors, and by the end of it, they're like, all right, you're a guy. It's like, and can we just say that we are so impressed with how good your English is? And it took me a second, I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, because I came from China. I'm like, oh. I'm like, you know, I'm actually Canadian. And I don't know if that actually, I mean, that was kind of part of why I got the job, because they were so impressed at my skill set. So they did the whole visa and stuff anyways, but... Lucky! Yeah, so... Yeah, it's... Auditioning, it can be fun. I enjoy it. Hi there.